Today I'm going to present about the HemoHIM, which is the #1 product in ATOMY. HemoHIM is for our immune system. It boosts our immune system and also it normalizes our immune system. When people have too much immune system, it normalizes it. If you see the package, we already know the orange and white package is HemoHIM. But when you see that green logo, it says halal. Only in Muslim countries, it has to bear that logo. That means it's halal, it's a certified halal and can be consumed for Muslim population. But in Canada, US, and any other country, they don't have this logo. But in Singapore and Malaysia, they have this logo, and Indonesia will have, HemoHIM will have this same logo as well. What is HemoHIM? Hemo, it stands for hemoglobin, which is our red blood cell. The H is for the hematogenesis. It means the production of your red blood cell. The I is for the immune system, your immunity. And the last one is the M, is the modulation. It modulates, it circulates your blood throughout your body. HemoHIM itself, it's in one box, it contains 10 little boxes. Each box, it has 6 sachets. So in total, it's about 60 sachets. When you take twice a day, it'll last for 1 month. If you take once a day, it'll last for 2 months. But recommendation dosage is usually twice every day. The first one, I always recommend people when they're taking HemoHIM is always when they just wake up, before they drink anything, before they have any breakfast, take HemoHIM as the first liquid in the body. The reason is when your stomach is empty, your body will absorb anything that you put into your stomach. So that's why when you put HemoHIM as your first substance in your stomach, it's gonna be 100% absorbed. So once you take HemoHIM and then you wait about 30-45 minutes, the longer the better, then you can start your normal breakfast or your normal drink. It's fine. For the second sachet, you can take it anytime, in middle of the day or 3-4 hours before sleep or before bedtime. Is up to you. But the first one is always before your breakfast. What is immunity? It refers to the ability to recognize and it destroy the bad pathogen like viruses, bacteria, when they try to enter our body. In other words, the ability to protect our bodies from harmful pathogens. Some of us, when we're born, when we didn't know that we might have cancer cell inherited from our parents. Or if you're normal, then along the road, you may have a normal cancer cell mutated into, a normal cell mutated into a cancer cell due to your maybe a bad lifestyle, or you kind of eat junk food all the time, eat canned foods or instant noodles, use microwave, and maybe because of your workplace, it has the radiation every day. That cancer cell may happen inside your body over time. So that's why it's try to boost your immune system at the optimum level. In this way, whatever that's inside is not going to be mutated or being suppressed by the NK cell. I'm going to explain about the NK cell later. Or the outside bacteria or virus cannot enter into your body because of the immune system. So how does the health supplement relate to immune system that can help us? They increase the number of immunocytes. Those are the ones that enhance the function and help destroy the harmful pathogens and the mutated cells to reduce unwanted immune reactions. Some of us, we have allergy. Allergy means we have too much immune system, like the body overreact to the environment. So that's why you have that allergy. So what HemoHIM does, it lower your immune system to the normal level, and then it gives you immunity, right? For people that works with radiation all the time, those people immune system is very, very low. That's why they're prone to either cancer disease or any other disease that we never heard of. It mutates the cells inside from the normal cell into the bad cells, And then that's why the immune system is really needed for those kind of people. It needs to boost it up. So when people at the normal level of immunity, they're really like pretty much like a Superman. Well, HemoHIM itself, it's been on the market since, I would say, more than 10 years, almost close to 15 years. And it's already been approved as a functional health supplement, exclusive in the safety and the function of its newly developed substance. And all the ingredients, they have been approved by the Korean Ministry of Food Drug Safety as a functional health supplements. It's not only in Korea, but HemoHIM itself is already patented in 7 different countries. And it's been 8 years for research and development as a national project. So for the first 5 years, the Korean government injected about $5 million to research what kind of substance they want to protect the scientists that work in the Korean Atomic Energy Research Institute, because over time when they deal with, well, Carrie itself, they produce gamma cell, infrared cell. So those kind of people, the scientists that work in this kind of environment, over time, their normal cell will mutate into the cancer cell or the bad cells. That's why the Korean government wants to protect these scientists, these smart people, to live longer. So that's how they come up with the HemoHIM. And then the next 3 years, they tested in the cancer hospitals in Korea, South Korea. So they tested on people who is having cancer or having going through the chemotherapy or radiation. Those kind of people usually been, the immune system is being suppressed to the lowest level. That's why they need some supplement to boost the immune system to the normal level so they can live like a normal people. Because imagine when a doctor, they inject you with the chemotherapy liquids or substance, it really kills all the good cells and the bad cells. When that happens, your body really, really weak. So you need something to boost them up. So what is HemoHIM itself? HemoHIM contains 3 different kind of herbs. The first one is Angelica Radix. Second one is Cnidium officinale. And the third one is Paeonia japonica. These 3 ingredients is not like from outer space. We can basically go to the Chinese herbal store. You can get these 3. But the only thing, this is what I know from my partner. She's a Chinese descendant, and her grandparents already have Chinese medication herbal stores. And she's been taking these 3 ingredients, but because of these 3 cannot be combined all together, she only take the Angelica Radix and Paeonia. The reason is when these 2 combine with the Cnidium become toxic. You cannot drink it altogether 3. But when she find out that HemoHIM contains these 3 ingredients into 1 packet and without the toxic, she's right away by the HemoHIM, and then she finally joined ATOMY members, because only ATOMY members can purchase HemoHIM. If you are not an ATOMY member, of course you can buy, but the price is about 40% more than what the member price. So when these 3 combine, Carrie is the one who is producing this HemoHIM. They're able to absorb or extract all the toxic from these 3 ingredients, so it is really safe for everyone to take it. So that means it's really 0 toxicity level. So it's really safe. It will not contradict with, if you're taking medication for the doctor, it will not contradict. It will not contradict with all your supplements, because this is basically like another vegetable or herbals juice. You can, let's say a broccoli juice, you can take it any time, right? It doesn't contradict with anything. So HemoHIM itself, the main purpose is to boost your immune system or to bring your immune system at the normal level. So the immune system works in stages. So I would say stage 1, 2, 3 to 4. I add this is from the Dragon Ball. So It's just to illustrate how the stages reacts, right? The first one is the first stage, which is the NK cell vitality. What is NK cell? NK cell is natural killer cell. It's being produced in our bone marrows. For a healthy people, the bone marrow will produce this NK cell naturally. So that means when this NK cell is in your bloodstream, it immunocytes, it destroys all the harmful cells directly. So let's say your mutated cells become a cancer cell. From the normal cell, it mutates to the cancer cell. If you have a lot of NK cell in your produced by your bone marrow, this cell will find itself for the bad pathogen cells. It will destroy itself. If you don't have the NK cell in your body, what happened? You get sick easily because there's no substance in your body that fights the bad pathogens. So if you take HemoHIM regularly, what means regularly means you have to take it every day. It doesn't mean, okay, today I'm going to take it, maybe tomorrow when I feel lazy, I'm not taking it. No, it's not like that. When I say regularly, it has to be taken daily, every day. Even once a day is fine, as long as you take it daily. Because how immunity works is, it's very hard to go in stages. When you hit level stage 4, from stage 1, it will take some time to reach that stage 4. But when you're not taking HemoHIM and then your environment suppress your immune system will drop really, really fast. It's not as, well, the rate of dropping is always faster when you are trying to build your immune system. That's why I always tell people, take it regularly. Once you hit the stage 1, your immune system goes to the stage 2. It enhances the cytokine production. What is cytokine? It's a signal transmission from your brain. It plays the central role in your immune system. So you're actually being able to be immune to more viruses, more bacteria. You're actually healthier in terms of the immunity. Once you hit the level 3, you go to the stage 3. You have an enhanced immunity. You maintain your health. That's why it's very important. Once you stop taking HemoHIM, it will drop to stage 2, drop stage 1, and then might stage 0. So you have to do all over again to build up the immune system. That's why it's very important to take regularly. Once you pass the stage 3, this is the stage 4, which is the final stage. It's called the immunocyte vitality. It's like a biodefense shield in your body, outside your body. It protects you from the outside and suppress whatever is inside to become a healthy person. This is the history of the HemoHIM. Like I already explained previously, in the beginning, the Korean government, they want the KERI, the Korean Atomic Energy Research Institute, scientists to live longer, healthier, because they are exposed to gamma radiation, infrared radiation every day. So that's really mutate the normal cell to a bad cell. So the government spent about $5 million and they researched for 5 years extensively. They gather thousands of different herbals and they merge it and then they test it and it failed and they test it again until they found the 3 herbal ingredients that can they combine, but they extract all the toxic from it. That's how they come up with the HemoHIM. And then they test it for in the cancer hospital for the next 3 years until they find out, okay, this is really works for your immune system, especially for the chemotherapy patient, radiation patient. They need some supplement that can boost up the immune system, because when you're at that treatment, you are really, really weak. So your health cell and the bad cell is being destroyed by the drugs, which is the chemotherapy and the radiation. So you need something from the inside naturally build up your immune system. So what happened was Colmar Korea and KERI, they merged into one and they name it Colmar BNH. So through Colmar BNH, and once they got approved by the Korean Drug and Institute, the only thing that can purchase the HemoHIM is through ATOMY, because ATOMY is the exclusive distributor for HemoHIM. So without ATOMY, nobody can purchase HemoHIM. So these are the 7 patents of HemoHIM. There are 4 in Korea, South Korea, and there are 4 in Europe, which is Germany, England, France, and Italy. Even though these 4 countries in Europe, they don't have ATOMY there yet, but they already have these patents. And also the 6th country is Japan, and the last one is USA. So like, let's take the first one, the Korea. It's been registered as immune system hematosis enhancement and protective herbal composition and manufacturing process. And it's also the second one is hematosis enhancement and anti-radiation herbal extracts. So this kind of patents has been accrued for the HemoHIM product. So the question is, the HemoHIM is for who, right? If you're an athlete, you need physical, you need strength. Those are the one that need HemoHIM. Also the housewife, who are usually need physical, and they are usually easily is fatigue, right? They need HemoHIM to boost up the energy and especially the immune system. Office worker who overtime, who work, who sit a lot, who doesn't exercise, they need HemoHIM as well. Student who need stamina, who need the reinforcement for the brain to function properly, they also need HemoHIM. And elderly people, they're the one that really needs HemoHIM, because at this stage, usually the immune system is really low and it needs some supplement to boost it up. It's the energy recovery. Well, HemoHIM in Singapore is approved as a Chinese proprietary medicine. To be able, HemoHIM being sold in Singapore, it has to be registered as a Chinese proprietary medicines, and it has to have a license. And Singapore is really strict in terms of selling health products. It has to pass certain license, and it has to pass the certain institutes. These are the labels in Singapore and also in Malaysia. As you can see, there's a green logo halal over there. So in order to be able to be sold as a halal certified products, it has to pass certain criteria in the Muslim countries. This is the history of HemoHIM. If you see on the far left, it says before 2006. That's when the HemoHIM was produced. It was from KERI. KERI is the Korean Atomic Energy Research Institute. It's the government. It's a government body that these are the one that created the HemoHIM in the beginning. During that years, one HemoHIM box, it was sold for $750 US. And it doesn't contain like 60 sachets like right now. It was only 30 sachets, right? And it was named as Hemo-Rich Gel. It wasn't HemoHIM back then. And then in 2006, ATOMY was established, but that time ATOMY was only a direct selling company. It wasn't a network marketing. That time it was sold from $750 US, it drops down to $92 US per box. And they increased the sachets from 30 sachets to 48 sachets. And they call it HemoHIM. Then in 2009, ATOMY became network marketing. And at that time, they keep the same pricing, which is $92 US per box, but they increased the sachets from 48 to 54. And again, in 2014, ATOMY maintained the same pricing, $92 US per box, but this time they increased it to 60 sachets per box, as we are having now. So these are the type of company they want a lot of people that can enjoy the high quality products, but not with the high price. They keep it the same since 2006 until now it's 2019. They keep it the same at $92 US per box. But right now it's 60 sachets per box. That's really a good value in terms of the HemoHIM.